Here's the thing. The Mandalorian does make a solid argument for doing week to week.
Yeah.
Because
I don't mind week to week, man.
I mean, people are like, I want to binge it. But at the same time, like, I get that notion. I truly do. But it's a lot to make a show like, let's say The Mandalorian, because The Mandalorian, I think, has the same kind of budget that the Marvel shows that they're doing have, right?
Yeah.
So they're like a $200 million show. Yo, they just put out a $200 million product, and you're like, binged it, next thing, and they're just like, don't need it. You're like, fuck, dude, we did all this work.
They want you to fucking keep the goddamn service.
Right.
I mean,
hey, goddamn, there's so many ways that you can get this thing for free. They don't want you to watch it and then be done with it.
Right.
Like all of their shows are week to week because the Jeff Goldblum. Only 2 episodes because...
Right, same thing. And like, I know people are now used to the idea of everything being like hyper bingeable, but they've got a bunch of shows. There's everything else on there is hyper bingeable. You can watch Darkwing Duck, you can watch DuckTales, you can watch whatever you want that's already been out. But look, if they want to do week to week, I got enough stuff to watch.
Right.
And if Netflix keeps doing all of their like everything gets dumped at once, it's fine. That's fine. I mean, what's funny is I'm hearing people say they are waiting to watch all the Mandalorian or like Watchmen. They're waiting to watch all of it. And I'm thinking to myself, they're like, well, I just don't want to wait. But you're already waiting.
Yeah.
Like, you're just making yourself wait 8 weeks. And they're like, yeah, but I want to watch the next episode.
And then hopefully it doesn't get fucking spoiled for you.
Right.
That's a lot, you know.
Like, you can't get mad if something you can't get mad if somebody, I mean, if you don't care about spoilers, then fine. But I'd like to go in and actually watch things.
Right, like that's the problem with
I don't like
binging.
when shit is spoiled for me. That shit makes me very angry.
Right. Like The Mandalorian, I definitely don't want that spoiled for me. Like, no, it's fun.
And the fucked
it's
up
fun.
part is like the new episodes they air at like 6 a.m. So technically it could still be spoiled if you didn't watch it as soon as you woke the fuck up.
Yeah, sorry, I have a life.
Right.
Like, guys, I have priorities. I can't just watch The Mandalorian at 6 a.m. Like, it's just I have other things. So, you know, like there's some things I just kind of stay off social media. Like, I'm watching the very last season of Mr. Robot, and I'm just staying away from any. Like, I like stay off of certain parts of Reddit and stuff like that. I just don't read it because I don't want to spoil for me. Right. But like, the funny thing is, people who, you know, have a problem with the week to week, I'm like, the biggest shows in the world have been week to week.
Yes, Game of Thrones was week to week.
You used to watch television,
right? I don't know. I don't know why people think that's
like you're 12,
right? And it's just so funny because the reason why, I mean, yes, Game of Thrones is a very popular show and it's fun and everybody enjoyed it up until like the last season or whatever. But the reason it became so big, I truly believe, is because it's week to week. You have a week, everyone's discussing it. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen. That's how you build actual huge momentum for a show. It's really hard. If you think about it, it's really difficult to build that momentum when everybody can watch 13 episodes in a weekend and then it's just done.
Then you forget about it.
There's no momentum.
On to the next thing.
Right. And then you get the whole thing like, again, I understand why Netflix did it, right? It's to stand out. But then you get the whole other thing of like, hey, nothing on Netflix. Yeah, because you just blazed through like seven seasons of a show, right? And like, yeah, there is nothing else. Sorry. You have to wait till next season. So I get it. I mean, I get both ideas, but I like the fact that I have to wait week to week to kind of just be like, think about it and like be excited for it.
You're watching the Nerdpocalypse YouTube channel. Make sure you click that button to subscribe and check out our weekly podcast where we talk about movie, TV, news, tech, and weird stories from around the internet.